I'd like to show you how to make something I call sun-brewed coffee. The ingredients are the same. The only thing that's different is the way you make it. So you can use a French press like I have here, or you can just make this in any old pitcher. It doesn't have to be a pot, it doesn't have to be a coffee pot, it doesn't have to be a coffee machine, just any old pitcher, and then you can strain it afterward using a strainer or a coffee filter. So let's just put the coffee in, and again here I'm not going to teach you how to make coffee. I assume that you already know how to make regular coffee. The amount of coffee I put in for about this much water is something like this, I guess. Maybe a little more. So what you do now, and this is the part that's different from the regular making of coffee, is I use cold water, and I'm going to take it outside and leave it in the sun for a couple of hours. And that's what's different, and that's what gives it its very interesting taste. It's going to be brewed by the sun's heat, and believe me, the taste is going to be very, very different from what you're used to. Here I'm just using regular filter coffee. There's nothing special about it. It's quality coffee, don't get me wrong, it's not some cheapo brand. And the way you make it in the sun gives it its very unique flavor. It's not strong, it's not bitter, there's no bitter aftertaste. It's actually kind of sweet, zesty, and it's got a caramel taste somehow, even though, well, coffee doesn't normally have a caramel taste unless you flavor it with caramel. So after the coffee's in there, just mix it up a bit. Make sure it mixes in with the water. And that's that. And I usually place the filter on it afterward just because, well, this is going to be sitting outside in the sun. Notice I'm not pressing on the coffee. There's no need to. I just want to make sure this is closed so that no insects or anything or dust is going to get into it. So I want it closed. I'm going to take this out into the sunlight, and I'm going to stick it in a good spot where the sun's going to fall on it. And if you live in an area that is hotter than a temperate climate, then this might brew a little faster. It takes me about an hour and a half to 2 hours to make that coffee. So yeah, let's get to it.